PlayStation's garbage. Can't even stay connected to the fucking internet. God damn, this console sucks. What, they made a new map? Wait, there's a new map? What is this? Wait, what the fuck? There's a new map. Hold up. Shattered Veil. This could be interesting. Yeah, because it's season 3, so there's a new map now. Hopefully the live stream doesn't disconnect again. Did that before. Bunch of bullshit. Alright, so this is the new map.
Let us put the Sentinel artifact to good use.
I trust your approach, and I am pleased you came along, sir. Though you may find certain all remain somewhat.
So far, it looks interesting. Okay. Yeah. Alright. So is that like a greenhouse up there? Huh. How big is this map?
Back to the sticks for you.
Alright, I'm liking this map so far. It's pretty cool. What's this? Oh, it's like a map of the map.
Enter the main hall and descend to the mainframe chamber. Time for us to meet face to face.
If you have a sense of smell, go ahead and switch it off.
Which way should I go?
None of us have seen a shower in weeks.
This way looks more open. I guess I'll go this way first. Huh. Why does this game look like it's in 1080p? Oh, the quality looks even worse on the stream. Yeah, it's PS5 streaming. Can't expect much from this bullshit.
After all you've endured, all the miles you traveled, I regret there are just a few tiny little final tests.
More objectives? I see mission creep.
I mean, this map is cool, but I don't like the PS5 anymore. I think I'm gonna get rid of this PS5. The PS5's garbage. The streaming quality's terrible. There's no customization whatsoever. I don't know. Everything about the PS5 just kind of pisses me off these days. Yeah, PS5's garbage. Same with Xbox though. They're both garbage. PC's the way to go. I got a lot of points now. Where's the mystery box? Oh shit, the mystery box is over there. Let's go over this way.
I'd appreciate a few more fucking details.
Same. I do not want to think she is keeping something from us.
Biohazard. What's going on in there? Ooh. Kind of just looking around the map. I've never played this map before. This map is new.
If you threaten me with a good time, you damn well better deliver.
What's that?
Jackpot! Who's fucking on?
Alright. Yeah, I like this map so far. It's pretty good. I don't know how I'm gonna get Pack-a-Punch though. That's gonna be the problem. Swordman Rin, hello. That's a cool profile picture.
That man never so much as took a shit.
Been a little while, Swordman Rin.
There's a reason this is ground zero for his latest cosmic fuck up.
So I might not do very good since this is my first time playing this map. I might not be very good. What the fuck is that? Like, I don't know how to pack a punch my guns. That's always the problem with new maps. Oh, shit. Yo, these things are fucked up. They explode on you. Hold up, I already fucked up this game. I've already gone down. That's my first time ever running into those things. That's weird. Wait, what type of guns are... I heard that they brought the ray gun Mark II back. That was like a couple weeks ago I heard that, but I don't know if they did. I'm gonna have to try to get the ray gun Mark II on this map. It's like one of my favorite zombies guns. I'm gonna have to restart this game though. I'm not getting very lucky.
I'm sure shit doing my part.
I seen a sword in the mystery box. Maybe I can get like a cool sword.
Usually a middle finger.
Yeah, see. I'm not getting very lucky. Hold on, what's that blue thing I just seen up there? Hold up. Alright, let me look. What is this blue thing? What is that? Is that like a gemstone in the ceiling? Oh no, that thing's pretty weird.
Part of the fringe science district. I'm guessing Richtofen lived there full time. Saved himself the commute.
Maybe, Peck. Maybe he's dead. Maybe he's hiding. Either way, I'm finding out.
Whoa! How big is this map? What the fuck? There's like an entire mansion up here. Oh, I was not expecting this map to be this big. Huh. That's pretty cool. So how do I get over to the mystery box now, though? I can't go through here, can I? I don't think so. Let's go through this way, I guess. Oh, there's like a Tyrannosaurus Rex up there. What the fuck? What the hell, man? This map is massive. How many doors is there? God damn! I don't even know where to go. There's like rooms and shit too. I don't know where to go. I'm trying to get back to the mystery box, but I also want to explore a little. Oh, a gun range down here. There's a whole ass mansion on this map.
Throwing Semtex.
Stop, kid.
Oh. I need Juggernog. I've already gone down once.
We've seen a lot of
What's
crazy
this?
shit. But what I still find hardest to believe is that you let me live.
For once, Peck, we're in agreement. Just don't go picking out friendship bracelets.
So it requires repair, it says. I don't know how to repair the elevator. How do I get down there?
Ha! If you kick me in the balls right now,
I wouldn't even feel it.
I want to get over there. I don't know how to though. Keep looking around, I guess. I don't know. See, the mystery box is like right there. How do I? Oh, it's like in a basement? What the hell? How do I get over there? This map is so massive. The fuck?
Skull versus bullet. No contest.
Alright, I should restart this game anyways. Yeah! I see you in my dreams, you stupid fucking nigger. Oh no! Oh no! Oh god, bro. Hold on, I gotta restart that. What? They want you to donate at McDonald's now? Like, do you guys realize how much you're charging just for stupid little things? You think I want to pay you some money? Then you come get your money, bitch! You want your money? Come get your money. But you ain't gonna like it when I give you your money. Holy shit. Oh, that's why I got a double Big Mac. I did not mean to order a double Big Mac. Fuck. Why do I... Get out of here, Aslan! Why do they put the double Big Mac at the top, bro? The double Big Mac is not good. The Big Mac is decent enough, okay? Why can't I even find the fucking Big Mac? The Minecraft movie Big Mac. You want a Minecraft movie? Minecraft movie? Oh my god. I'm fucking autistic. Shut up! You bitch! I'm a Jamaicaning. I'm a Canadian. I'm a... I was playing a squad. 'Cause 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 playing a squad. ' Shit! Now I can't pause the game because I went in squads. What the fuck was I thinking? Why did I pick squads, bro? I got McDonald's on the way.
Always nice to feel welcome, even if it's welcome to hell.
Oh, this map is crazy.
I await you beneath the main residence. Try not to get killed before we meet.
Cool your jet, Sam. We'll find you soon enough. I don't miss. We should. Lights out, Cletus. Cleta, whatever, whoever.
Y'all not even opening the right doors.
If you were full of booze, you'd be
Everything
more
is ready,
helpful.
but there is more work to do to empower the Sentinel artifact.
More objectives? I see mission creep as
Alright, well. This is pretty lame.
Insta-kill.
See, this is why you're a cocksucker.
Sam said.
I don't know if I should start up a new game right now. McDonald's is 12 minutes away. What do you know about this, Aslan? We're gonna get fat as fuck. I'm telling you, Aslan. We're gonna get fat as fuck. Do you understand what I'm saying? See, I see you're bulking up too, Aslan. Because I be feeding you too much of that wet shit. So you're bulking up too. You're eating fast food for cats. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, motherfucker, that's how it goes.
Welcome to Colton Hall. I trust your journey was uneventful.
I almost stitched the X-mouth shut, but otherwise, da. I only thought it was worth dragging the Sentinel artifact halfway around.
I got black, I got white, what you want? Hop up in the Gus and hop up in the Phantom. No, I'm about to blow, whoa, whoa, I ain't dumb. Try to take my flow, I take the S for ransom.
We have so much to do.
Why does the mystery box always go on this side?
Patience, Sam. The team is busy schmoozing with the locals.
Okay. I want to get that sword thing, but I seen on the Call of Duty Facebook page a couple weeks ago, they said they're bringing the ray gun Mark II back, but they never did. So I don't know what's going on, because I don't see it pass by in the box. But I seen that sword thing. I do want to try that sword thing out. That's what I want. I don't even know how to get Pack-a-Punch on this map. It's kind of pointless playing if you don't know how to get Pack-a-Punch.
More like a pain in the ass.
All the miles we traveled.
Whoa, wait, that's the Wonder Waffle, isn't it? Yo, they brought the Wonder Waffle back?
More objectives.
What the fuck?
Creep is alive and well.
I was not expecting that. Alright. I mean, I was never the biggest fan of the Wonder Waffle, but it's better than most other Wonder weapons in this game. God, they need to bring the Thunder Gun back. Oh, I can't believe they brought the Wonder Waffle back. That's crazy. That's cool. Hold on, let's pile them up. Let's get them in a pile here. Let's try it out. Get them in a pile. I would like to pack-a-punch this, but I can't. I got them in a pile. Oh! Oh! Die, motherfucker, die! I got the Minecraft movie McDonald's on the way. So I gotta make a YouTube short on that soon. Yo, Minecraft meal McDonald's. I tried to watch the Minecraft movie. That shit was garbage. Fuck that shit. That shit was so trash. The green screen was so terribly bad. I can literally do better green screen than the Minecraft movie. I'm not even exaggerating. And I use some like shitty editing software. Like I use Microsoft Clipchamp that comes with Windows. And the green screen's better on that shit. Like whatever green screen they used for the Minecraft movie is complete fucking garbage. I couldn't even watch that movie. The story was shit too. The story made no fucking sense. I only got through like 30 minutes. It just made no fucking sense. Like anyone who thinks the Minecraft movie is good is a literal retard. Wait. I'm just looking at the fucking PS5 homepage right now. Is there a Sabrina Carpenter event on Fortnite? Damn, Fortnite is really running out of ideas. Sabrina Carpenter. Bro, she's trash too. Okay, so I do need to figure out how to get that elevator working, because I think that elevator probably leads to the Pack-a-Punch. Just an assumption. So I need to figure out how to get that shit working. But yeah, I got the Minecraft movie McDonald's on the way. It was like an extra fucking $5 for this Big Mac meal. So I don't know what they're gonna give me, but yeah, we'll see. The Minecraft movie Big Mac meal. Like, what the fuck is this even gonna be? It better be something good, because they charged me an extra $5 fucking bucks. I could have just got a normal Big Mac meal. Yeah, the Minecraft movie Big Mac meal costs more than the double Big Mac meal. So it's gotta be good. Right? Some cock-sucking bitches.
Hell, they got it worse than we did. So I guess he's upped his game.
So I can go down to the elevator area. I can't go up that way. This map is so big. Alright. Stand up. Oh shit! Oh, it's the explosion, guys! It's the explosion, guys! I fucking hate these things. God damn! God damn, these things are overpowered. Oh yeah. I fucking hate these things. So much. I've only encountered them once before, but I already hate them. Like, they're kind of like crawlers from the first Call of Duty Zombies games, like Black Ops 1, except they're way worse because they're fast. The old crawlers were slow, and they didn't blow up, like, as bad. Kind of annoying, man, because how am I going to make it to high rounds if I got those things coming every couple rounds? Doesn't make sense. There's no way. Okay, let's go down here. Oh shit, my Big Mac meal is gonna be here soon. Hold up. Hold up. Oh! Boom, bitch! Alright, I gotta pause. My Big Mac meal is gonna be here soon. Suck my dick, Aslan. Oh no! Oh no! Why? Oh! Oh no! Motherfucking bitch! Alright people, I just ordered the Minecraft movie Big Mac meal. This thing costs like an extra $5. This Big Mac meal costs more than the double Big Mac meal, so it better be worth it. So that's the Minecraft movie. The Minecraft movie sucks though. It was terrible. I couldn't even get through it. I couldn't finish it, but oh, all the heat's coming out. Oh, interesting. I guess we'll find out what that toy is in the next short. Check out the next short. Let's see what it is. Alright guys, we got the Minecraft movie Big Mac meal here. So let's find out what this is, because this cost me an extra $5. How do I open it? I don't really want to break it right off the bottom. Let's see what it is. It's just like a kid's meal, but for a Big Mac? What is that? What is it? $5 for this? Bro, what is that? Is it supposed to be like a chicken nugget? That's garbage. What even is that? Stupid. Well, the Big Mac doesn't look any different. Alright people, so in the last YouTube short, we opened this up. I don't even know what it's supposed to be. 'Cause all I need is a beauty and a beat to make my life complete. Alright, I guess I'm primed and ready to go. Alright, let's continue. How do I get Pack-a-Punch on this map? Come on! Someone tell me what to do. Oh, what? A spiral staircase here that's blocked off? Why did they block that off? I want to use it. Can I use the ladder? Oh, you can use the ladder, but they don't let you use the cool spiral staircase. What? Why would they block that off? It's a spiral staircase, man. I feel like they probably were going to use that, and they just decided not to for some reason. So, I mean, there is stairs over here, so I just wanted to make an extra way up over here.
We've seen a lot of crazy shit, but what I still find hardest to believe is that you let me live.
For once, Peck, we're in agreement. Just don't go taking out friendship bracelets.
Come on. There we go. I'll pile them all up in one corner here. I just realized I have that. Oh.
Sounds like they got my little gift.
We're gonna party like it's 30-12 tonight.
Insta-Kid.
Wait, what's up here?
I
Oh, wait.
should come on to something here.
Is that one of the parts I need to fix the elevator?
Can you pick it up or hold on to it? Okay.
Hold up. Where was the elevator again? Must turn on the power. Where am I supposed to go? Okay. Yeah, there's the elevator. How do I fix it? Destroy Richtofen's computer to get the circuit board? Well, where the fuck is his computer? Up there? Hold on. Let me see. This is Richtofen's computer. Oh, I got the circuit board.
Now you have two components. This is better than one.
Can we fix the elevator now? Come on. Repair the elevator. Oh shit.
I pass on the open casket, probably.
Did I fix it? Why does it say repair the elevator, but there's no way to... Oh, right here. Shit! I didn't know it was gonna take some time. Let me just zap you. Okay, they're all zapped. Repair that. Yeah. So
Yep, that did it.
yo, okay. Please. What the fuck, man? Get out of here. I don't want none of that. Put me in. Whoa! Whoa, what's going on with the elevator? What the fuck? What is going on? I need to get down there. This is actually a good training spot. Gotta line them up and shoot them down like they some dominoes. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! 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 Ah! Get him! Get him! Yeah, get him! Ah, I like the Wonder Waffle. It's pretty good. So, wait, what? Take the zip line to Sam? Oh shit, this is the zip line? What the hell?
You call this, young lady? Wait, what? I mean, hello, good of me to join you.
But that's Sam? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! It's Justin Bieber! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, I cannot believe I'm meeting Justin Bieber right now. This spot isn't actually a very good training spot. It's not bad, but the middle part kind of blocks you off from... So that's Sam? That's the person that's been talking to us the whole game, or the AI? It really just looks around at you. Huh. Oh, that's so satisfying to shoot that.
That's silly of the herd. Oh, never mind. Here comes.
How did that miss? Oh, this map is pretty cool. Look, this thing... Oh yeah, it kind of follows you unless you're really under it. And then once you... Oh, I can see its back. And then once you get up, it looks over towards you. But it keeps following you. The shit rate. The shit rate of this stream is terrible. Oh damn, look at all those bodies. Hold on, let me drink my coffee real quick. Alright, that's pretty decent. I don't know. Sometimes McDonald's coffees taste like shit, and then sometimes they're really good. This one's a decent one. Yup. How you like that? Da 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 da. You gonna like da 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 da. Wait, the Wonder Waffle has splash damage? That's news to me. Huh. Well, it's cool how there's a lot of things you can unlock on this map. Like, there's a lot of perks. Locked door? Wait. What is this? What? He's locked away in there. Oh no, it's this round. I gotta be really careful. I gotta get stamina up. That's stamina up and PhD flopper. Those are the 2 perks I need. Okay, let's get out of this area. Oh shit, I forgot I didn't pack a punch either. Oh no. Let me get out of this area. How did I even get in again? Oh. Oh, oh no. Oh yeah, the zip line, the zip line. Oh, I was trapped there for a second. That was not gonna be good. I'll get a max ammo at the end of this round anyways, so I think I could just, yeah, just do that. I need to just look around for all the perks. Try to get any perk I can. But mainly PhD flopper. So that's Juggernog right there. Boom. Okay, where else? Oh, not you. Oh, there's speed cola. That could be useful. Not what I really wanted, but it'll still be useful. Reload a lot faster now.
Fresh mag is a new lease on life.
Yeah, look how fast I reload now. There's palm trees in here, but they're dead? Huh. Lots of interesting details. They put a lot of effort into this map. Okay, stamina up. Now I can run faster. Good. Very good. Where's PhD Flopper? That's the elemental pop. I don't really like that perk. What's this? Double tap. Oh yeah, they added double tap to this map. No way! No way, they added double tap. That's awesome. Cowboys in the house. Reach for the root beer shelf. I think they took the song out though, sadly. How could they take the double tap song away?
Not sure whether to say Nazdrovia or call an ambulance.
Alright, well I got double tap now. I really need PhD Flopper. That's a key component to my strategy. I do have a strategy. Oh shit. Pile them up. Oh. Oh goddamn. Goddamn, get out of there. It don't even matter. Just get out of there. It don't even matter. Oh. Okay, PhD Flopper, where are you? I'm pretty sure I've seen it before. I know it's on this map. Right? Oh. I thought I seen it. I'm starting to get used to the layout of this map. Okay, just gotta pile them up in a row, and then I'm gonna shoot them all down. Like this.
Howling is why I wake up in the morning.
Donald Trump's reciprocal tariffs. This is how they end up, with zombies everywhere. That's why you don't do reciprocal tariffs, or you're gonna have zombie infestations.
Behind a desk. This time, I'll do it in person.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to just keep looking around for PhD Flopper, but I should probably just be saving my money anyways to pack a punch the Wonder Waffle again. Huh. Ow. Stupid. Okay. Yeah, I can't find it. No idea. PhD Flopper, where could you be? This map is super aesthetic. I mean, look at this fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex. Boom. Boom. Yeah, look at that. Got him.
Fuck center mass, I'm spraying some gray.
Insta-kill.
I'm gonna smell like blood for days.
Alright. Well, one thing I would really like is PhD Flopper, but I might just have to try to find the machine that you can buy every perk from. I think it appears at around 25. I might stay in this room for a little bit. This room is pretty good for training. Boom! Boom! I'm surprised I one-shotted them. Around like this? My nigga, my nigga, my nigga, my nigga, my motherfucking nigga. What is that? Wait, what the fuck is that? Wait, what the fuck is that? What is going on? Yo, what did I just witness? I got no idea what I just witnessed. But it was pretty odd. What the fuck is going on? What are they doing?
What's with the cloak? Do some magic?
I don't know what's going on. This is weird. I've never encountered these Whoa, whoa, it's that thing again. It's that thing again.
Slithering ass just got
What is it? What? Whoa, what just happened? What is going on, man? This is some crazy shit.
Sunset's out.
Oh, there's PhD Flopper. I found it. Ah. How you like me now? Oh shit, the big guys are on this map. I didn't know that either. This map is pretty crazy. Oh shit! What the fuck is going on over there? It's like some type of ritual. They got the rituals going on over there.
Two heads and still two
Shut
guns
up! Oh, fuck! I think I almost got the guy. I don't know what that thing is. There's a lot of new things on this map that I've never seen before. But we're good. I think I killed it. I hit it with my Wonder Waffle.
On the gearbox. I assure you, I did nothing wrong.
So I kind of got all the good perks that I need, so I should just work on pack-a-punching this Wonder Waffle more, making it better. Or I could work, I could work on getting my second weapon. The Wonder Waffle is powerful. It should be powerful for some time still. So maybe I should work on trying to get that ray gun Mark II or that sword or whatever. We'll see. I'll just work on getting
Might
that.
shock you to know I have stuff going on that doesn't involve
Shut
dealing
up.
with your petty bullshit.
Shut up!
About fucking time someone dealt me a winning hand.
Who do you think you are? Aslan fucking... Aslan, you are not a star. Who do you think you are, Aslan? Aslan, get out of here. Skedaddle.
At least this box can't screw me over any worse than Richtofen.
Get out of here.
I felt like this when I earned my jump wings.
Pure talent. This guy has pure talent. That's pure talent right there. We've never seen a generational talent quite like this. Hard work and talent. Now you're a billionaire. My dick and shit.
Tear them to pieces.
My dick and shit. Aslan, fuck off. You can meow all you want. It doesn't do anything.
Depth perception. I'd settle for having depth perception again.
Meow, meow, meow. 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 You just never want to shut up. You fuckers. You only ever say one word. Say something else. Not just meow, meow, meow all the time. What do you think this is? The Meow Arcade? You think this is the Meow Arcade? Get the fuck out of here! I'm using the controller. You don't need to rub your head on it. I'm gonna go crazy, Aslan. It's gonna be because of you.
Thanks for coming to Bodies by Week. Come again. Moving with grenade
Let's
launcher.
try this bitch out. Boom.
Double point.
Didn't like how
Boom.
it was looking at me.
Boom. Boom. Yeah. Yeah, you like that. Boom. Oh, yeah. Fuck you. Fuck you, toe. Ah, fucker. I'm the sire. Resurrection. Rest. Rastafari. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, shit. And they got everything on this map.
My set. Hey, over here, you dead fuck!
It's kind of like a new version of Kino der Toten. I think that's what they were going for with this. They didn't just want to remaster Kino, they wanted to make a new map that was like Kino. Which is kind of a good idea. I mean, this map is pretty cool. Oh shit, it's one of those things. Fuck.
Sky's the limit until you piss me off.
Should be dead now. You don't know nothing about this. You don't know. You are a hoe, and you don't know.
You know, I have to say, what a crazy country we live in. I mean, it's hard to remember what things we used to be worried about, right? I mean, I was thinking about this today, and so I looked up our monologue from 20 years ago tonight, April 8th, 2005. On that night, we had a number of subjects. The Pope died. That was big. But the main subject for the night was this. I saw that when we and he says, he ran away. He jumped over the jet because he did something. Yeah, that was
Fire.
to show it another 8,000 times. But it's also serious now. This morning, my financial advisor called me and asked if I could spot him $20. The Dow, the Nasdaq, the S&P, all down again today. Somehow Donald Trump has managed to transform the stock market into Kanye West. But the good news is the president wants us to know he's doing just fine. He wrote, "I am pleased to report that my long-scheduled annual physical examination will be done at Walter Reed Army Medical Center on Friday of this week. I have never felt
You understand what just happened, Aslan?
I've never felt worse."
Aslan, you don't understand what the fuck just happened, Aslan. I don't think you understand, Aslan. Aslan, you don't understand the seriousness of what just happened. I just got a ray gun. Do you understand the seriousness of this situation? This is a fucking ray gun, Aslan. You don't see this shit every day. You got it? Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh, tell them that your name is Aslan. Aslandian. Oh no 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 no. Where do I go? Over here?
And by the way,
If they didn't like me before, they really won't like me now.
why do we even need to know that? Like, if my dad told me he was going in for his annual physical on Friday, I'd be like, all right, well, if the doctor says you're going to die, let me know. And it's, maybe he wants to make sure we know it's a scheduled thing and not an emergency. Either way, I bet it's going to be an excellent report. Let me guess. His physical strength and stamina are extraordinary. His blood pressure is astonishing, and he is by far the healthiest president to have single-handedly tanked the world economy overnight. As this guy talks about the impressive strength of a man half his age. Remember his first public physical, the first results? And remember this guy, his doctor, Harold Bornstein, who said Trump would be the healthiest individual ever elected to the presidency. You know where that guy is now? He's dead. He's dead. He died 4 years ago. Nobody knows why. The doctor who told us Trump was in perfect health is dead. So I guess Trump will use somebody else for this one. I will say, after all he's put us through, it will be nice to know that on Friday, somebody will be squeezing his balls for a change. Not even. More threats of tariffs, no notable attempts to work anything out with anybody. Trump's top guy in charge of government efficiency, Elon Musk, is calling Trump's top guy in charge of trade, Peter Navarro, truly a moron. That is a quote. These guys work together. He said Navarro is dumber than a sack of bricks and gave him the nickname Peter Retardo. So things are going well. No one knows why this nonsensical tariff plan is taking place. There are no good answers for it, other than this quote from Donald Trump himself back in 2012.
I find that I do better in bad markets. I buy things in bad markets. And you can't do that in a great economy. You can't buy it. Either you're going to buy it very expensively or not be able to buy it at all. So there's a lot of opportunity, I find, in the bad times.
And now there's nothing but opportunity as far as the eye can see. It's a Chernobyl of opportunity right now. But don't worry, our stable genius has it all under control, and he would like us to be aware there's a lot of good economic news, too.
I said we're going to try and get groceries down, right? An old-fashioned term, but a beautiful term. Eggs. Eggs are down now 79%, and they're all over the place. We have groceries, meaning food is down. We have everything is down at levels that nobody ever thought possible. So call them groceries, but that's down. Energy's down, and interest rates are down. Everything's down.
That's right. Stock market's down. Things are down. Morale is down. Everything is down. And you know what they say? What's down? I don't know down more. And by the way, none of what he said is true. Eggs did go down a little from the $20 a dozen they were, but overall, food prices are up. And then Trump weighed in on why, of the 86 countries he decided to put tariffs on, including a mostly uninhabited island of penguins. His KGBFF in Russia didn't make the list.
The reason we're not talking about the tariffs with Russia is because we're not doing business essentially with Russia because they're in a war.
Right. Are you listening, Russia? He skipped you because you're at war. Keep those bombs coming or it's tariff city for you. Somehow in his brain, Russia's in a war, but Ukraine isn't in the same war. Meanwhile, President Zelensky of Ukraine said there has been no reply from the United States after Putin gave Trump's big, beautiful peace plan the middle finger last week. Which, listen, buddy, we're kind of busy destroying our own country right now. We'll get back to destroying yours as soon as we can. At midnight tonight, Trump's planning to hit China with an additional 84% tariff, bringing the total up to 104%. How is he even coming up with these numbers? I don't know. What do you think about a tariff of 100% on China? Not enough. Make it 104. China said the tariffs are a mistake on top of a mistake, which is also what Trump said when Eric was born. The Chinese government somewhat menacingly said they are vowing to fight to the end, which is ominous. China has 1 billion people. How about let's not fight to the end? How about we fight to the middle and then stop the fight? These tariffs are so dumb, but there is a fun part. The fun part is watching his groupies, the bootlickers on Fox and Friends, try to spin them as if they are a good thing. He is staring them down Clint Eastwood style in order to get the maximum deal possible, knowing that China is the main focus, but he's gotten the world's attention to reconfigure trade. But everybody's paying attention now. Nobody can ignore it. Well, that is true. You know what else nobody can ignore? A homeless person waving a full diaper over his head. That doesn't make it a positive. Fox has been working very hard to pretend that what Trump is doing is good for us because they're terrified of him. He turns on them. Next thing you know, Newsmax is on top. So for those who don't watch Fox, we put together a montage to demonstrate what is actually going on in the world this week compared to what they're saying on Fox.
The U.S. stock market's in a free fall. When you zoom out and maybe look at like a 5-year chart, the market is still pretty high.
This was a mini crash.
I prefer to call it a collapse rather than a crash. That's a very emotive word.
Trump's tariffs are having an absolutely devastating impact on the markets.
The market goes up, the market goes down, and it always has, and likely always will.
Market meltdown raging on this Monday morning.
For all those people who are having a panic attack, don't look for the next few weeks.
We're witnessing one of the fastest market plunges ever faced by a new president.
The market suffered from some side effects, taking tariff medicine.
Now it's bloodbath.
Everything's going to be okay. A new survey shows that 1 in 50 men actually thinks that they can outrun a horse.
Look at him go. It's Steve Biscuit. He should just keep running and never come back because it's embarrassing. So let's say we found a new men's NCAA basketball champion. The Florida Gators beat the Houston Cougars 65-63. It was a very tough loss for Houston. They were up 12 points in the second half, and then something happened. The Houston Chronicle tweeted that Texas Senator Ted Cruz was at the game. Next thing you know, Florida comes back and wins. This is how it goes with Sweaty Teddy. He curses the Texas team. He was at the college football playoff last year when the Longhorns lost. He was there in 2023, and he cost the Astros a World Series bid. He was at the game when the Rockets were eliminated from the NBA playoffs. Same with Texas Tech, same with the Dallas Cowboys. And now people are like, hey, stay home. Here's our hero in his luxury box looking at all the nasty tweets about him. There's actually a petition circulated on change.org 2 weeks before to keep him away from the arena. He showed up anyway, and Houston fans are not happy. They wrote, at the scene of any devastating Houston sports event is Ted Cruz in his liver spots. I don't give a F if you're superstitious or not. That Ted Cruz curse is real. The record speaks for itself. There legit needs to be a 30 for 30 one day on just how strong the Ted Cruz curse is. This is reaching unfathomable levels. Ted Cruz, we do not want you at any more Houston sporting events. Sincerely, the city of Houston. We should probably go away and this few days till it's blows over. This is a time of much tumult, change, and
Wisconsin, and certainly almost everywhere you turn. The Cheesecake Factory has announced they're planning to cut 13 items from the 85,000 choices on their menu, effective immediately, and while they'll also add some new favorites to replace the ones they eliminate, for many Cheesecake Factory fans, this is a difficult pill to swallow. And so to honor those fallen fools and to pay tribute to the choices we've lost tonight, we are pleased to give you Tony Award winner David Allen Greer. David?
In the past, we've looked at some groups that I've deemed lovingly messy, with harmony or direction, but recently I've been thinking about a more the global phenomenon that started throughout the 2010s and then its university, so I thought we could look into it. Goddamn, Justin Bieber was messy as hell. Maybe think of this as like a Canadian heritage moment. I have to be transparent here. Though I do like Justin's music, I would never consider myself to be a believer. But I do know a decent amount about this kid because of two different factors. The first being that he's Canadian, I'm Canadian, so I've been waterboarded with information about this kid. And the second is because Directioners and believers used to be at each other's throats like hyenas. I did make sure to consult the believers in my life before I few gaps of them. But I just want to make it clear, I am not claiming to be an expert here, okay? I just want to take a nice walk down memory lane. Before we get into it though, I will make a quick shout out to today's sponsor, Audible. Audible's a home of storytelling. In the app though, one of my favorite features Audible has is how customized the listening speed options get, and you can actually bookmark clips so you can annotate them. As an Audible member, you get to choose one title to keep per month, and your entire catalog, including bestsellers and releases. One of which might include flagship titles that you can check out something new, like the exclusive music series or a podcast. If you're interested, new members get a free trial of Audible by going to audible.com/Lonzo or texting SMS or text. That's audible.com/Lonzo or texting Thanks again to Audible for sponsoring. That we check them out. And otherwise, let's get back to the baby music. Okay, so we're going to be focusing on his career between 2008 and 2016, mainly because I think that's where most of the action is. And I feel like most of the stuff that happens after 2016 has to do with that tiny little chaos that I would not be touching with a 10-foot pole. So let's get into the beginning. Justin Starr was nothing short of everything, considering that he started career. He used to upload videos of himself on his kid wall, and the videos were usually of him either singing, performing, or this kid was the whole package. From the jump, you could see he was so talented. And he was adorable, okay? Come on, look at him! How the story goes is that in 2008, Scooter came across Justin's videos, showed it to Usher, and they both met. Scooter wanted to use them. A year later, he dropped the My World album with the lead single One Time. Usher is actually featured in the music video for a phone call with Justin, after, of course, cutting away from the most obvious avoidance of an Xbox product placement I have ever seen. There's no way. Now, My World was a hitting hit, but this album had several hits beyond this one. The one, Love Me, iconic. I'm being dead serious when I say that song is still in my top 5 of his entire discography today. Without listening to it for a while, I know some of you guys are probably sitting there thinking, I don't know about that, but he has a lot of hits. But when this song hits you like a brick wall on shuffle, I'm telling you, you're gonna get it. But this is the kind of pop music that can only be achieved by a preteen boy dancing for his life in head-to-toe white dance. We don't get music like this anymore. One Less Lonely Girl was also on this album, which was like the original little thing. You might be wondering why the album is titled Canada's version on Spotify, and that would be because this album includes the French version of One Less Lonely Girl.
What the hell?
Like every successful Canadian artist, there's a French version of their biggest hit hiding somewhere on the internet. Like, guys, why is nobody streaming it? Come on, you have to stream in Jim Field Solitaire and now. There's half the music sitting there thinking, what the fuck did you just say? Yeah, what she said. Favorite girl, specifically the acoustic version? Structure. I'm sorry. Honestly, both of his acoustic albums are some of my favorite things he's ever put out. Like, they are so good. They understand honestly, I just wanted this kid from the jump, though. After the one-time music video dropped, everybody was trying to get that, like, American Apparel zip-up. You would show up to an American Apparel and be like, listen, I don't even want the purple one. I just want a zip-up. And they'd look at you and be like, listen, a rabid pack of 14-year-olds just tore the fuck out of this place. The only thing I can offer you is the alphabet t-shirt in the letter Q. This really was a simpler time for Justin though. Like, his tweets back then, tonight's gonna be us. After party at Panera, at this point, the Canadian music video was peddling the shit out. If you don't know, we have rules in place for making music with a radio station just so that we support local talent, which is why if you ask a Canadian what music they grew up with, they're gonna come up with the most random song ever. So when we do actually get a star, they play that shit constantly. Like, no, he hasn't told us one time. He's actually told us 7 in the past hour. At this stage in his career, though, he's still doing the Canadian promo circuit, which of course includes a stop. But I actually found a really cute detail from his blog of this. In the description box, he ended up writing, "Hey guys, it's Justin. I just wanted to add a note thanking you personally for all the support. You're helping a kid from a small town chase a dream, and I'm forever grateful. Thanks to you, my family's having a chance at a better life, and I'm getting to go and see places I could never dreamed of. This is just the beginning, but I wanted to let you know how thankful I am, because without you, this would have never happened. You did this. Thank you, and love you. Thanks." I'm not a believer. And it's just like the cutest thing I've ever seen. I don't know if it's because it's from 2009, so I'm thinking it probably was him writing it, or that it's like hidden in the description box, but there's something like so cute and genuine about it. Also at this time, he was featured on the Waving Flag remix. This actually came about as like a charity thing to help support Haiti back in 2010. So a bunch of different Canadian artists came together to cover Kanon's song Waving Flag. Back then, this was like the Avengers Endgame for Canadian music. There was Nelly Furtado, Drake, Justin, Lights, Sam Roberts, Serena Ryder, Avril Lavigne, Julie Black, Nikki Yanofsky. You hear them Canadian, you're probably sitting there like, who the hell are half these people? And that's why we have Rose for Radio here. When it comes to the structure of this collab song, they knew exactly what they were doing. They made sure to put him at the very end of the song for like 8 seconds. Just like a waving flag. And of course, he's wearing a purple t-shirt in the booth. That boy has a brand to keep up. Like, you guys think that Olivia Rodrigo is stuck on that color? Pit her against 2009 to 2011 Justin Bieber, and shit is gonna get messy. At this point, Justin was already doing pretty well for himself. But My World 2.0 was when they really started to blow up because of this fake. It was the most watched video on YouTube ever at the time. And it was also the most disliked until a certain video came out in 2018. But that aside, it was clear that a lot of people, particularly men, hated him, probably because he had a beautiful hairline that he could majestically sweep across his forehead. I'd be pissed too, that was where he had all of his boyish wings, and the song also came out during the parody era on YouTube, so it was tons of different iterations. But I think my favorite was definitely the Dave Days one. I still scream this to this day. Like, I think it's unironically so good. Maybe as a song, it's so iconic. Like, those first 3 notes, that was guaranteed to be a hit. Was it a pop song created in a lab? Absolutely. But I don't care. Give me the pop microplastic. Like, this song came out when I was 13. Do you understand what would happen at school dances when Ludacris' verse would come on? We'd erupt like a bunch of feral Muppets. So I can't not mention that Drake is randomly in the background of this video. My World 2.0 wasn't just Baby though. There was also Eenie Meenie, the collab with Sean Kingston, and Somebody to Love, which was also a big hit and later got a remix with Usher. This was the moment when the world got scared though, and we started to see clones popping up everywhere. We had Austin Mahone, Cody Simpson, Ryan Betty, Maddie B. Rap. Every country was crafting their own Justin Bieber export. And they were alright, okay? Don't get me wrong. I think that so many people trying to replicate what Justin was doing only made it more obvious that while his haters insisted that he was just a replaceable little boy, he clearly wasn't. Like, none of these guys came anywhere close to Justin's success. Also, speaking of these guys, I will never forget that label guy who referred to Austin Mahone as somebody who can fill malls but can't stop. Like, that is the meanest thing I've ever heard a boss say about someone publicly in my life. Because if I had a mall-crowd-sized army of little girls at my disposal, and that man said that, I would have told them to hunt him down yellow jacket style. And of course, as a thank you, I would have sang in the background while they did it. What about love? What about... I don't know what this is. Let's get back to Justin. 2011 was the Never Say Never era, also the moment of the leather jacket and pretty combo. Like, he was serving with those big-ass Osiris shoes. They're literally the size of his head. Never Say Never was a concert movie that focused on Justin come up and also put it in his concert. It's speaking of his concerts, actually, I feel like this is probably the best way to turn into a older girl tradition. Basically, what would happen is a girl from the crowd would be picked to be the one less older girl for that day, and she would come up on stage and he would serenade her with that song. Like, this was the most YN thing ever. And this would also never fly today. Like, if you tried to pick a girl from the crowd, she'd probably just get jumped. Pretzel was Blood Soldiers on his tour. It did eventually stop. Some people assumed it was because he just like wasn't performing anymore, but it was part of it. But there also was a certain video that probably was the bigger reason why he stopped performing it. That's the title of Why did he sing this with so much sass? This movie was a huge success, though. It's still the highest grossing concert movie of all time. And the song that went along with it was good, too. Even the Jaden feature. I was born from 2 stars, so the moon is where I land. Like, this is why he ranked high in the Never Be on tier list, okay? This was also the year when he was introduced by Usher at the Grammys to perform a rendition of Baby, before then transitioning to a performance of Never Say Never with Jaden Smith. And just when he thought it was over, Usher comes out, performs Oh My God, and then Justin comes out again to perform this, like, cool-ass dance with him. Like, I'm sorry. They killed it. This was also the year of the I Like That Laugh interview.
What do you think? It sounds like something she said. I like that laugh.
This shit is never not funny, but in hindsight, why is she, like, kind of flirting with him? Like, it's kind of that dynamic of an English teacher with that, like, football student that never does his homework. It's just so strange because the interviewer is, like, so clearly frazzled while he's cool as a cucumber.
So, wow, whenever you see it.
Okay. Like, he was 16 saying this. I couldn't even book my own doctor's appointment at that age. Obviously, this era was full of love highs for Believers, but it also contained what I believe to be the worst loss to Justin Bieber's discography ever. And that was when the unreleased version of Latin Girl dropped. I would do awful things to get the HQ version of this song. If you haven't heard this song before, I can only play like a really small amount of it to avoid copyright, but I'll put the link in the description box, and I'm telling you, please go listen to it. It is so good. He'll never release it, because it has that like 2009 to 2011 sound to it, but like, that's the point. It sounds so good. I feel like that voice memo where that girl's just like, please, 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 please. Like, I know it's on USB somewhere. It is somewhere, and I'm gonna find it. When you do search for this song on YouTube, you'll get like the standard lyric videos, but you'll also get ones where it's like a PowerPoint presentation of photos of him and Selena Gomez. I don't know why I find these so funny. I think it's like the transition. And I know he has a ton of other unreleased music, specifically during the Journals era especially, but this damn song. 2011 wasn't just the Never Say Never era, though. We also did get his Christmas album. Mistletoe, of course, was the standout hit from it, but getting Busta Rhymes on your rendition of Drummer Boy for your Christmas album has to be one of the funniest things I've ever listened to. And why does it kind of hit at the same time? Why is that allowed? I personally think that song was a little peek into what we could expect for the Believe era, but when Boyfriend dropped, people lost their minds. The bangs were gone, the song was so good, and it very accurately advertised to the general public that Justin Bieber was no longer your boy next door. It was also a massive year for him promo-wise. He had a huge tour, and he also played the Victoria's Secret fashion show. Like, this is the most 2012 photo I've ever seen. Obviously, in the moment, everybody loved the album and it did really well, but even in hindsight, that thing was hit central. You had Boyfriend, As Long As You Love Me, All Around the World, Beauty and a Bee. Like, hello? I turn into Scarlett Johansson from Marriage Story when that shit comes on. And there were so many good singles on this album that it's easy to forget just how good the rest of the album was. Personal favorites for me are Take You, Dine Your Arms, Right Here, which is by Drake, and don't even get me started on Deluxe. She Don't Like the Lights? Maria? I know she's having a moment right now on TikTok, which is cool, but I need you guys to listen to this song and tell me this does not sound like something that Zac Efron and Corbin Bleu would have bodied as Troy and Jack. I've been insisting this on Twitch for the past 2 months like an old man yelling at a cloud, but I swear I'm right. The drama behind this song, though, is crazy. It wasn't a song about a girl being obsessed with Justin just for the sake of having a topic for a song. Like, this actually happened. The song is based on a girl named Mariah Yeater who claimed that Justin had impregnated her. At first, when the rumor started, he just indirectly addressed it on Twitter because it didn't seem like it was going to be that big of a deal. But then she started booking TV interviews to talk about it, which to this day is like shocking to me that they actually had her come on.
Did I ask you what that proof might be, or can we have any?
Sorry. Like, not even the guy interviewing her looks like he believes this shit. The news coverage of it all got so crazy, though, that he eventually had to take a paternity test to prove her wrong. And eventually, on top of that, TMZ found text messages of her admitting that she was just lying to try to get a payout. So in response to everything that went down, he ended up writing the song Maria. And when he got interviewed about the whole situation later, that man was not coy.
Maria.
Yeah.
What's that song about?
Basically, Mariah Eater claimed that she had my baby.
He went on national television and was like, listen, this song is about government name Mariah Eater. Do you need me to spell it? Because I will. Also around this time, Justin Bieber joined the Carly Rae Jepsen promo train. Carly is also Canadian, and at the time she was also under Scooter Braun like Justin. So he decided to help her out promo-wise by filming a photo booth-style music video to the song. And he happened to be singing along to it alongside other celebrities like Selena Gomez, Ashley Tisdale, and the members of Big Time Rush. This was so iconic at the time. Also, speaking of Carly, she has a new album out and it's really good. Carly wasn't the only artist under Scooter that Justin helped out promo-wise. He also showed up in Madison Beer's first music video for her song Melodies in 2013.
You hear that, Ryan? That's a smash. She's gonna be a star, trust me.
The Believe era as a whole, though, was an amazing time for Justin. Unfortunately, it was followed by the Journals era, which has to be one of the messiest collection of years I have ever seen an artist go through. When I think of Believers before and after Journals era, I think of that photo of that guy from the war. But whether you were a fan of him or not, you could not escape the chaos. Music-wise at this point, he was doing a lot of collabs that proved that he was definitely over pop music. He wanted to lean more into R&B and rap, which included a music video with Tyga that I think was shot in the Squid Game house, and unfortunately, the cross that I have to bear is that I do like his verse in Lolly. Okay? I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? Get on here and lie? When it comes to the actual album, he decided that he was going to be dropping singles weekly leading up to the release of the album on December 23rd. And it was supposed to be a kind of present to Believers. The next day after dropping that album, though, he tweeted, "My beloved Believers, I am retiring." Like, I just know being a Believer was stressful as hell. Imagine reading this at 10 p.m. on Christmas Eve. It was also known at this point that his label really didn't like Journals. They didn't want to support it. They didn't want him getting into R&B. So when the album did drop, it was a digital-only download release. Despite that lack of promotion, though, and physicals, he still had a ton of hits on that album. Songs like Heartbreaker, All That Matters, and Confident all did well. And Swap It Out was like a critically acclaimed hit. By me. This album was fighting the steepest uphill battle, though, because it wasn't just that the label didn't like it, they weren't promoting it a lot, but it was also that this album dropped during his Bizzle era, which is also known as the Bugatti Biebs or Bieber Valley era. I did cover some of this in my 2013 video, so sorry if it's a bit redundant, but for the sake of cataloging, bear with me, we're just going to do a quick little rundown of all the tomfoolery that Justin got up to as Bizzle. Lashing out at the paparazzi after one of them told him to go back to America, you fucking moron. Peeing in a mop bucket, chanting, "We the Wild Kids," while running up the stairs, then spraying a photo of Bill Clinton while yelling, "Fuck Bill Clinton," only to get on the phone with him to apologize the next day and tweet, "Thanks for taking the time to talk, Mr. President. Your words mean a lot. Hashtag great guy." Getting a pet monkey, only to abandon it in Germany after they said he didn't have the right papers for it.
I'm gnawing at the iron bars of my enclosure. Let me...
Getting his bodyguards to carry him while he visited the Great Wall of China. This could be top 5 one of the funniest things he's ever done. I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying it's funny. Retaliating against the Grammys for snubbing him by trying to host a live stream on Grammy night to steal viewership that didn't even end up working. Claiming that Anne Frank would have been a believer. And Anne Frank's own stepsister kind of agreeing with him. Egging his neighbor's house and somehow causing $20,000 worth of damage, to which he ended up having to pay over $80,000 for. How do you even do $20,000 worth of damage with an egg? This was like a bottom-style egg operation. This was also the year of the hashtag Blank for Bieber. Starts with a C and it rhymes with butt. But a common misconception is that this trend was actually real and started by Believers, which it wasn't. It was actually a fake trend that was started by 4chan users that made a bunch of fake accounts and started boosting the hashtag. And the story that they went with was that it was fans responding to photos of Justin Bieber seemingly smoking weed. And a lot of people just automatically believed it. There was also the hashtag Bald for Bieber, which was also fake, where it was claiming that fans were shaving their head. We also got the original Spitgate this era, where Justin was accused by TMZ of spitting on his fans because they had a photo of him spitting off of his balcony, and then a separate photo showed his fans below his balcony. It was never confirmed, like, no fan ever came out and was like, "Oh my god, Justin Bieber spat on me." Which, honestly, I feel like would have happened if he actually spat on someone. What's crazy is this shit made the news here. Like, this is a real article. He also was arrested for drag racing and a DUI in 2014, which gave us this mugshot. The fan wars when this mugshot dropped? People got nasty. Oh, Louis can't sing? smack him. He also got in a fight with Orlando Bloom. Apparently what happened was Justin tried to say hi, he got stiffed by Orlando, so he made some comment about his ex-wife Miranda Kerr. After the fact though, he posted a photo of Miranda on his Instagram. Like, this kid was such a fit disturber. Naturally, because of the above, a lot of people did not like Justin this era. Celebrities were very obvious about not wanting to be around him. He got booed when he accepted the Milestone Award at the Billboard Awards. There was even a White House petition to get him deported back to Canada. And it wasn't like this was one of those petitions with like 10 signatures on it. It was the second biggest petition on the site with over 250,000 signatures. Even Michelle Obama got involved and advised his mom to be very present in his life right now. Like, the first lady of a country you're not even from is chiming in. Even his grandparents were talking shit about him to the press. And that's when, for the most part, Justin decided to in. Even his grandparents were talking shit about him to the press. And that's when, for the most part, Justin decided to step back from the public eye and try to wait out public opinion until it blew over. And 2 years later, he tried to come back with an album to rebuild his reputation called Purpose. At this point, when fans asked him what happened to Bizzle, he said he died in a car accident. Purpose kicked off with the release of his first single, What Do You Mean?, which had a super iconic rollout involving 55 different celebrities doing a countdown. There was everyone from Ariana to Little Mix, Halsey, Big Sean, Mariah Carey, Ed Sheeran, and tons of others, all holding signs counting down to the release day. The combination of all these celebrities being involved in the promo, him coming back from a break, and this being his redemption album, meant that the hype for this song was crazy. Like, What Do You Mean had to be a good song. And not only was the song a hit, the album was huge. Honestly, I would argue this is one of the best redemption albums ever done. All of the songs were so good that nobody gave a shit about what he did in the past anymore. This album alone had What Do You Mean, Sorry, Love Yourself, and Where Are You Now, which were all gigantic hits. We are in. I gotta make sure I don't fit in. This album was also the last time the Directioners and Believers would ever be competing with each other. And that's because Purpose, One Direction's final album, Late in the AM, will be released on the same day. So both of the fan bases were battling for number one. If anybody's curious as to what happened, One Direction got the number one in the UK, while Justin Bieber got it in the US, which was the country that was trying to deport him 2 years ago. So he was definitely back. But while he wasn't egging people's houses and peeing in mop buckets anymore, it wasn't like he had gone back to being a squeaky clean pop star. Like, that man was on the front lines fighting parasocial relationships before we even knew what that word meant. This is what a $2,000 meet and greet with Justin Bieber gets you. Like, he's really just standing there like, face have a smile on me. Do it. This one specifically kills me because it looks like he's looking in two different directions. Obviously this is awful. They shouldn't have had to spend $2,000 for this, but wow, nobody puts the I Don't Give a Fuck more like he does. Now, before he started touring the Purpose album, he actually showed up at Ariana Grande's Los Angeles show on the honeymoon tour, and they ended up performing the songs Love Me and Love Me Harder together. The reason they interacted a lot was because they were both managed by Scooter Braun at the time, which of course led to a future collab down the line, but there was a little bit of fabricated drama that happened when he showed up at our show. A tweet allegedly from Big Sean had gone viral saying, "This kid is about to learn not to touch my girl like that. Believe that." But it turns out that tweet was actually fake, which I knew I had to mention in this video because I didn't even know this until I was starting to prep for this video. I thought this was real the whole time. Justin was definitely a lot more toned down with his antics though these days. Doesn't mean we didn't still get them. There was the whole Prince situation. From someone's post with their target as his dad was the last free performer, Justin Bieber essentially commented, "Well, what about me? Like, why would you say that?" But then, of course, there were less offensive. Speaking his mind by spamming us all with his conjunctivitis era. Even with a few bumps in the road, though, Purpose was opinion-wise, especially considering just how gutterbutt his reputation was for the journalists. But this is where we get to the changes in Justice era between 2020 and 2021. Around this time, the extent of the controversy he's been involved in has mostly been related to Bieber versus Selena Gomez. There was the Yummy drama where he was like e-begging people to buy his songs so he could get them. He went to the extreme of posting one of those fan guides on how to get extra streams on his own Instagram account, which, listen, if we're gonna e-beg for a song, we have others that deserve that desperately. I have a list of underappreciated Justin Bieber deep cuts, and Yummy is not one of them. I do have to be honest here, neither Changes or Justice really hit for me. Obviously, it's moving better. Both albums did really well. Peaches was a huge hit song. He also had that huge collab with Kid Laroi, which honestly, speaking of collabs, even when Justin isn't actively doing solo music, this collaboration has always done insanely well. Like, despite the Bieber's not being as relevant in the other fan bases these days, he still has a ton of support 14 years into his career after all of the mess and chaos, which is crazy. Whether you think it or not, I think it's impossible to deny that he has a level of star power that you just don't see anymore. Whenever I do these videos, I always end up listening to a bunch of old music that people I have to admit, It was like oddly restorative hearing all this old Justin Bieber music. I honestly recommend it. Is Love Me gonna show up on my Spotify rap? Probably. Hopefully you did enjoy the video though. If you did, feel free to like, subscribe, you can help me out. If you want to follow my side YouTuber streaming Life is Strange on Twitch right now. I'm also on Twitter, Instagram, good for you.
Elon Musk and White House advisor Peter Navarro get in a war of words over who's going to screw up this country more. So now the tariffs are ruining the country and friendships. This is just another day. The White House was signaling that today would finally be the day that the fever would break when it came to the markets.
You know, the president wrote the book, The Art of the Deal, and it's a great book. I really enjoyed the book, and it shows how to get great deals, and that's what he's doing right now.
There are 50, 60, maybe almost 70 countries now who have approached us. So it's going to be a busy April, May, maybe into June.
When do you think the market might turn around?
It's finding the bottom now. It's finding the bottom now. It's finding the bottom now? Peter Navarro would be the worst guy to stage an intervention. Everybody else sees the urgent need to intervene, but Navarro's all, just sit tight. He's finding the bottom now. Let's let him lose his job, his family, his life savings. But once he finds the bottom, that's when he's really going to start crushing it. But Trump sent his advisors out into the world to pass on the message that there's no need to worry. And this messaging was crucial because yesterday, a handful of Republican senators banded together in an attempt to curb Trump's tariffing power. And Trump was not about to let that fly. So to reassure our nation that he was on the right track, Trump even wrote, the United States has a chance to do something that should have been done decades ago. Don't be weak, don't be stupid, don't be a panicking. A new party based on weak and stupid people. Panicking? No way, dude. That's terrible branding. It sounds way too close to pelican. And Republicans are not some species that just hangs around happily waiting to swallow whole whatever comes their way. Actually, yeah, no, let's...
Alright, let's try to get into this. Hopefully everything goes according to plan. Hopefully everything goes well, because a lot of things that could potentially go wrong. Number one, I don't think that I've got a whole lot of storage space left on my phone, so the video could die off it. He's stacking right now. Talk. These guys, motherfucker, what are you doing? Where you going? As I was saying, that could go wrong. Two, I think that there might be audio issues with my phone, so, we'll see. But I've been wanting to do this kind of thing for quite a while. Start posting some videos on the internet, start talking about
I hope you rested up on your journey to West Virginia. And it sounds
Always nice to feel welcome. Welcome to hell. Back to the sticks for you.
This is specifically for me.
the director retrofitted this mansion into what you might call my hardware.
What do you mean? Do 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 do.
Well, I think that the useful thing about Trump
So this guy, Vitali, he for a while was doing these like videos about catching predators, and there's a lot of people that do videos about catching predators, and I am in general in favor of the gotta catch 'em all predator videos, and I'm okay. I do like theirs. It is a net good, but not all of the people who do it are achieving a net good, right? Like I've talked to like Jadion about this, and like I think what he does is great. And some of the other guys that do this, I totally support them. But there's some people that do it just for a reason. They're looking for like a person that they can beat up on and attack, right? So yeah, he got arrested in the Philippines, and he is fucked.
This scumbag Ira can now be facing up to multiple decades in prison in the Philippines, all because he live streamed himself harassing strangers in the street, mall security guards, and stealing multiple items, including a mall security bike. Obviously,
it's crazy that he decided to do that on something that's not just a complete PvE server. Like, you can do this in, like, Vermont. You can do this maybe in Germany. You can do this in Japan. But the Philippines?
Here we go. You gonna give me a gun or a...
Didn't they elect Duarte? Huh. Bad call.
Somewhere the gods of luck. Sam said there were unique elements that could only be harvested.
Talking about the case surrounding
Real bad call.
An American-Russian YouTuber who was one of the largest prank channels back in the day, who unfortunately lost his mind and ended up serving some time due to horrifically attacking a jogger in Miami. But recently,
police have released no motive for the attack. YouTube star arrested.
He came back to the internet. And he's came back to the internet a few times, but in the most recent time, he decided to come back to the internet and essentially be a knockoff Johnny Somali for some reason.
So this guy thought that he was going to get away with going to the Philippines and taking a security or a police officer's patrol bike and then running away with it. In a way, the thing is that with this guy, I actually think this is worse than Johnny Somali, because Johnny Somali, you literally just listen to him or look at him talk for like 5 seconds, and you know this guy's a fucking idiot, right? And it's like at a certain point, do you really get mad at like a bird for flying into a window? Nah, it's a fucking bird. They're stupid. And Johnny Somali's just a fucking idiot. But this guy is not that big of an idiot. How did you think this was a good idea at all?
That man never so much as took a shit without involving
And in his comeback, he was definitely not wise when it comes to picking the country to be a nuisance at the Philippines. I don't know why you would ever want to come to the Philippines and go live with the title "Disturbing the Peace in the Philippines."
It's like somebody robbing a bank and walking into the bank and it says, you know, bank robber. You know, like, I'm here, guys. It's me. It's a galaxy gas moment. How can you do this and not realize what you're going to get yourself into? This is amazing.
It's probably one of the last countries I would ever want to have that title on my screen, let alone harass people and then steal multiple items while live streaming yourself doing so. It's like the influencer version of Darwinism, and his actions are definitely catching up to him.
He got naturally selected.
Now, because he was just walked out for the entire country.
Oh.
Secretary for the California will now make a statement.
Yeah, the smirk he had during his arrest and mugshot, that's completely gone. Dude.
Yeah, I bet it is. You're not in Japan, homie. So, just so you guys understand, Duarte is the guy. I don't know if he's still the president. I have no idea. But the Philippines elected a guy whose plan was to just kill all the drug dealers. He's not. Yeah, he's in jail. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, they ended up putting him in jail. So they elected this guy, and his plan was to deal with how are we going to deal with all the drug dealers? We're going to kill them. Period. And he put out a video a little bit before Christmas, and he said, "Merry Christmas to everybody, especially the drug dealers, because it's going to be your last Christmas." And they voted for this guy. And you thought it would be a good idea to go into their country while struggling.
You're smacking the heart
Real.
of fringe science.
He was warned multiple times. He didn't care. He just openly embraced going to jail in the Philippines on his street. And now, he's in even more trouble than what I think he's ever been in his life.
Oh, yeah.
And that really sets the bar when you look at the situation that happened in Miami. Because if you have a horrific attack,
I actually didn't know that was him. I always assumed that was Ninja's. I didn't know what the real photo was. I assumed it was Ninja's face that was photoshopped onto him.
your record, and somehow you're in more trouble than what you were then. Oh boy. So, what are they charging you for?
Entirely engaged in multiple disruptive and inappropriate acts, including
Multiple disruptive, inappropriate acts.
attempting to kiss and grab him,
Attempting to kiss and grab somebody.
This is bad. Like, if this is what people see, like, it is what people see. It's so ugly. I know. It's all the ugly. I know. Okay, go. No, you're doing good. Okay. I feel like this is an opening to a documentary. So, my name is Tina. My name. The reason you probably clicked this video is because of the title, not because of me. Don't give a fuck about me yet. I used to be a Beaver fan, and I'm not talking a Beaver fan. I'm talking a New York City Beaver fan. And if you were one, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you might be one of them watching and be like, hey, I remember Dana, because I was everywhere. If Justin Bieber stepped foot in New York, I was already there. Like, I was that fan. You're probably a fan of people like that right now, so I totally relate. I was a very involved stan. I ran a Beaver fan account with 20,000 followers. Like, it's just right now that I'm sure you have seen 50 times on your story. Last week, probably I'm a little bit behind. It's like, oh my god, Justin Bieber's getting engaged. Like, if you had a fucking chance, like, let me know, because I know I did it. And bitch, I went to 55 shows. Justin Bieber got engaged too. Haley Baldwin, we all know this isn't news, that's not why you clicked this video. I don't even know what to call it, because it's so beyond iconic that there needs to be a new word invented for what Haley Baldwin has done. But yes, you could say she had a famous family, but she had the irrelevant Baldwin dad, and I'm so sorry to have to say that. Like, I don't know, like, besides even Baldwin fans, but there's none. Anyway, so became her friend somehow. I tweeted her, and this is when the receipts are gonna come up. 13, there's just tons of tweets that's back and forth between us and Julie. Like, it's obvious that she was my friend,
to feel welcomed.
internet friend, whatever you want to call it, and like, yeah. The facts are there. So, Haley Baldwin, Dana Rose, which is my Twitter, by the way, too. Basically, we're gonna talk about the fact that Haley Baldwin is me. Haley Baldwin, we're Haley Baldwin, we're all Haley Baldwin in this world. Haley Baldwin went from trying to bump into Justin Bieber at the Satai, the London, to married. It's so iconic. Like, was making a joke that it was her 10-year plan. Like, bitch fucking did it. She did that, and I don't even know how. Like, I want to know how I need to do that, okay? But, like, where's the tea? Where's the facts? Like, I'm gonna show you something we were talking about with Harry Styles, blah, blah, blah. She said, 5/16/2012, I'm so confused. When does Justin's tour start? I said, you're all confused. When he said next week, I think he's releasing dates next week. And I'm almost 100% positive it will be a fall winter tour that will go into 2013. She said, right, that's what I thought. I was like, tour as in concerts? I was so confused. Of course she's asking me. I'm one of his biggest fucking fans. So she wanted to know, like, if we were friends, okay? Which you can see in the millions of tweets between. She follows me on Twitter, which probably after this, maybe not. He made it sound like the tour starts next week, blah, 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 blah. She goes, I don't believe you just tweeted that about Austin. So whole other conversation we had about Austin the whole, like, bitch, what's a fan, bro? I don't even know what to tell you. One scroll, you should talk about Harry Styles, Justin, and Austin. You're going to see where I wrote Satai.
The hardware.
It's right above there that she sent to me is gone because she unsent it right away. And if I went back to my MacBook from fucking 2013, maybe I can find that because above that, and you're going to have to take my word for this one because I don't have it, but she said, what hotel is Justin staying at? Kylie and I want to know. Stop. I know you don't believe me, and that's fine. You don't have to believe me. Nobody's forcing you to. But if you look up Satai Fifth Ave around February 2013, you will see that, like, he stays there. He stayed there 1,000,001 times. So she said, what the fuck, random ass hotel? Because, like, whatever. But I gave them that info because at the time, Haley and Kylie were staying at the London. Justin had been known to stay at the London, but he was staying at the Satani. This all makes me sound like a psycho, but I was 15 years old and a Super Bieber fan. I'm 24 years old now. How do you know about that? Like, Bieber, Super fan, we've all been there, but I live in New York City and I have the resources to go see. Okay. She said in this DM, you'll see, who the fuck runs Bieber Team New York? And if you know anything about Stan Twitter, which I'm sure you do, personally, it was just like that back then. There was tons of Stan accounts, some bigger than others, and whatnot. She said, she's so rude, I can't even handle it. And whatever. I don't know what account did to her. Okay, so back then, it was easier to make Twitter. He did a fake DM between me and Justin, and she DM'd me and said, wait, are those DMs real? And I said, no, only I'm mocking someone who would fake DMs by just using an account with his picture and cropping it, and everyone believed him. She said, haha, what's gonna say? All of her DMs. Okay, the moral of the story is the one where she said, what the fuck, random ass hotel? And I had said to Ty for that. You can look it up. That's where he was staying. She wanted to know. She always used to talk to us about. It's like, this is just DMs. There had been text messages. There had been like video chats. There had been in-person conversations. She wanted to say she knew she was recognizable by other people, Justin, or people on Justin's team or whatever. So she never would stand outside somebody's hotel. But we would give her that info because she would say she would either stay at that hotel or she would eat at that hotel or do whatever at that hotel so she could bump into him. Okay? I cannot make this shit up. If you look it up on Twitter, I'm sure there's other people who have come out and said the same thing that have also known her. But if I find one tweet where it was like she literally was talking about how tall he was.
Crazy.
Like, I couldn't make this up. You think she's told him? She said, no, more than 5'8", because I'm 5'7" and a half, so we're literally almost the exact same height. That's talking about Justin's height. This was in 2008.
What the fuck?
All them made that call me back in like the photo booth days. You could probably find it for yourself, but I'm not even like, so like I don't even want it, the whole thing out there, but I will put the little clip of her YouTube. She was in it. She agreed to be in it for us. She made a clip and emailed it to us to put in a YouTube video. YouTube, like the video's on YouTube, but I feel like I have it stored away somewhere. Like, bitch, that shit from YouTube for 2,000 views and nobody's ever seen it. And Jaylee mouthing words on me, maybe just like Justin and Cholino. Like if you didn't care about someone and you were their friend, you wouldn't like be tweeting about them, asking me questions about their tour, trying to bump into them at hotels. Like, I don't know, the facts are there. Obviously, at the end of the day, it does not matter what I have to say, what facts I have, what you believe, what you don't believe, because Haley Baldwin is marrying Justin Bieber. You're sitting there watching this video. I'm sitting in my NoHo studio apartment talking about this video. And I think what we can all take away from this is we stand Haley Baldwin. She did that. Do not give up. Like, that's inspirational. Like, that is inspiring. 2012, she asked what Justin Bieber's hotel is. 2018, put her ring on her finger. Can't even get a boy to help me during the day. Maybe give me 6 years and I'll let you know where I'm at.
Nigga, you stupid.
If you already know me, then you'll know that I live in LA, and there is so much I could talk about, and I don't mean exposing people, that's not something I will do. Like, just involving Justin Bieber, like, that's different. That's, like, the biggest fucking thing right now in, like, that celebrity culture. That's not, like, I'm not talking about people I know in real life. But I have a lot of things I can talk about, a lot of things I can rant about, a lot of things I would love to do and share. I don't know. I just thought that this was like, I was talking about it with my friend, and he was like, you know what, you should make that into a video. So here I am. My son, I'm mad. I'm laughing. If Haley Baldwin told me in 2012, watch me and I'm going to marry Justin Bieber, I'd be like, let me know when it happens, because I want to come to the West. I mean, get married. That's the move. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I'm inspired. Like, I'm inspired so much that I'm starting my own YouTube channel. So in 6 years, who knows? We don't know. That's the thing. That's the point. That's the the moral of the story. You don't know. If you want it, if you believe it, you can do it. It's what I got from that story. Like, I woke up and I wasn't mad. I wasn't sad. I took that story and I said, I can do it.
We sure we can all guess what happened to the last
If she did that, you can do anything. I believe me. I'm just going to start posting, and I'm just, I have so much to say. I'm gamer, and my Instagram is, well, let me know if I'm a catfish, because I probably am. Should I post? Or are you a catfish?
You didn't get famous. Yeah. Yeah, holy shit. She said in 6 years she'll be famous. This video was 5, almost 6 years ago now. Oh no. It's 'cause she only uploaded fucking 2 other videos after this. No wonder she's not famous. What a dumbass. Jewish hero Evan Reka is gang stalking me, and believe me, yeah, he does that. He's trying to dox my family. Evan Reka wants to dox my family. He said, Evan Reka also said he wants to fuck my cat. Like, who says that, man? Like, who goes on the platform known as YouTube, sees someone's cat, and says, I want to fuck your cat? Like, what a weirdo. Fucking Evan Reka, the Jewish hero, the cat fucker. Evan Reka's a cat fucker. It's no wonder his mommy doesn't let him have pets. He's a fucking like 32-year-old man. He's not allowed to have pets because he lives with his mommy. No wonder his mommy doesn't let him have pets. Probably because he fucks all his pets. Like, what a weirdo, bro. That cat fucking Jewish hero.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this episode of Making the Argument podcast. Nick Freitas is currently in the air flying from Southern California back to Virginia. Last night, he was able to speak to over 200 folks at a high school in Southern California, had a great event with Young Americans for Freedom. Today, we have a really interesting episode, and of course, we're joined by the one and only Miss Tina Freitas.
Hello, everyone.
Nigger.
Christian. Hello. I got to the studio Sunday night. Christian asked me what my thoughts were on everything related to the tariffs, and I told him I had been listening to this video and that video, was still collecting information. I asked him what he thought, and his response really surprised me, and I didn't understand. And so he pointed me to this video, and so we sat up in the studio till about midnight on Sunday watching this video from the Road to Cedars podcast, and I was fascinated by it. I learned so many things that I had been confused about. I got clarity on for many years. And so I want to hand it over to Christian real quick to explain this video about the tariff situation, because there are a lot of things here that I didn't expect, and I don't think a lot of commentators are touching on, and I think it's going to bring a lot of clarity to the tariff situation that we don't currently have.
Okay, so as Hamilton was saying, today we're talking a little bit about tariffs. Now, there's a lot of people that have a lot of different positions on tariffs. Typically, Nick is against tariffs. Typically, I'm against tariffs. I don't think I've ever found an instance where Nick is in favor of tariffs. I've actually changed my position on this a little bit, in part because of some of the implications related to things like monetary policy and stuff like that. And this video actually kind of articulates the tension that I'm now having to grapple with, because we got a huge problem, and I don't see anybody else really talking about tariffs from the perspective that I now understand kind of where the problem is coming from. I see everybody right now talking about tariffs from the typical theoretical standpoints, free trade good, free trade bad. Oh, this leads to, shutting down factories. Oh, you're going to increase, import inflation.
Well, don't forget the people that are saying, basically the people who 5 minutes ago were like, I hate tariffs.
That was me 5 minutes ago.
And now they love it because Trump's doing it. And then there's people 5 minutes ago that were like, we need all these tariffs. And now they hate it because Trump's doing it. It's like, so you got like the party divide, but then you got the parties themselves divided.
Oh, yeah, we've even seen Elon publishing videos from Milton Friedman talking about tariffs. And so you've got the divide there with Elon very involved in Doge. And we've been historically anti-tariffs because it ends up being attacked on the citizens and it's anti-free market. So what you're saying, Christian, though,
is that now you may have a different opinion on the situation despite our long-term held opinions about economic philosophy, and this might just be different.
Yeah, it just might be different this time. And the reason has nothing
Don't bite me! Fuck you! Hey, fuck you! You wanna fight me?
No, people. I've heard precisely one take that articulates what the problem is from somebody on the internet or on Twitter or YouTube, and it's the guys from this video that we're about to play. But right before I jump into that, I just want to tell, especially our audience that's listening to this, this might be quite a haunting podcast. This might be the most podcast that we've done ever. Once I get into the implications, and then hopefully you'll walk away from this not necessarily. I don't anticipate to try to change your mind on this issue one way or the other. That's actually not the point of the podcast. I just want to get that clear.
Yeah, right, bitch.
To tell you tariffs are good or tariffs are bad. It's to tell you this is the real reason that tariffs are starting to be implemented. Nobody is talking about this. I mean,
even Trump in how he is
not even
speaking
Trump is
about
talking
this.
about this. But
Is it possible that the reason Trump is giving for why these tariffs, he's doing this, is not the actual reason?
No, it's not just possible, it's likely. Like, he's not giving the real reason. And again, we'll explain right now. So, with all the caveats aside, hopefully this will be a very interesting discussion. We're going to be partially reacting to a video that the Lotus podcast put out. Lotus podcast is owned by Carl Benjamin, formerly known as Sargon of the Pod. He has his own show over in the UK and his team of folks that his equivalent of Christian Hines and Tina Freitas and Nick Hamilton sometimes do their own little bits. And they did this segment the other day where they talked about tariffs. And it was kind of long. It's about 30 minutes long, and I'm not going to play the entire thing, but I'm going to play bits and pieces of it because there's one gentleman from the show that just really articulated what's actually happening. And once you watch this, I think you'll get an understanding of why tariffs are being implemented. And again, it has really nothing to do with the typical generic arguments for or against tariffs. This is not Alexander Hamilton here. It's a lot bigger of a problem than, we need to ship jobs back into the U.S. It has to do a lot with fiscal and monetary policy.
So Christian has set this up now and said that we're all screwed, but
do you have enough protein in your life? The answer is probably no, but I've got good news because Good Rancher.
About this, John Carney, Breitbart Finance and Economics Editor and co-author of the daily Breitbart Business Digest, and E.J. Antoni, Heritage Foundation economist and Unleash Prosperity Hotline. Okay, John Carney, I see a shift here. I see two shifts. Number one, negotiation. At the very beginning, we weren't going to negotiate, we, the president. And number two, it looks like Scott Bessent is ascending. You tell me if you think that's right or wrong, but it sure sounds like he is.
No, that's absolutely right. Scott is the perfect man to do this negotiation. He understands, particularly beginning with Japan. He understands the Japanese economy better than most people in Japan, frankly. And he is a perfect man to send out there to do this kind of negotiation. I think the other thing that we're going to see with Scott and these negotiations is exactly what you were talking about. The goal was never to have the reciprocal part of the tariffs be permanent. It was to convince the rest of the world to open their markets to us.
Right.
And that's the way this is going. That's the way it should go.